Hello there, this is Love and Sparkles, and I thought that I would do these two together because they're both animals. This one, I'll do this one first. Put this one over here. This one is Small Wonder by Teresa Donahue McManus, and it's 33 centimeters by 44 centimeters, which is 13 inches by 17 inches. And it has 58 colors, which is 1 Aurora Borealis and 3 fairy dust for 19,200 colors. And we'll open up him. I took off the plastic first. And we'll pull him out to see what he looks like first. Oh, he's so cute. So cute. He's a cutie. Little cutie patootie. And I'm going to only open up one tool kit because they'll both be the same. And it has the twist and pick. And to use it, you take off the cap. You twist the little thing till the glue starts coming out the cap. Got a 4-placer on one end. You actually have more glue that you can unscrew it. When you unscrew it, you just pull this out. When it's empty, put it more back in there, and then screw it back in. And then you just take a little hunk off, roll it up, throw it down in there. And then you got this, you can take it off. Got a 7-placer, a little red heart of wax. And I don't know why I have such a devil of a time getting those on, but I do. There we go. And you got some baggies. So if you don't have a thing you can kit up in, you can put your drills in baggies. There you go. And there's the kit. Be glad when the next few days is over because we did get a weather advisory telling us that until June 2nd, we're in severe heat. And I can believe it. And here is, ooh, my little end got wiped out. And I believe this is going to be a bronze. But look at my little card. And yes, it's a bronze. I'll put that in my little thing. And this is where your labels will be. So you pull this out, you open it up, and your labels will be inside. So always open up your little folder, and your labels will be inside. And so we'll put this back in here. Poor things have seen better days. There we go. And let me let the little dog that was in the backyard in because I'll just go ahead because it is hot outside. When you get a severe weather advisory first thing when I woke up, that's what I got from Alexa. Because you are under a severe weather advisory from now until July 2nd. And I was like, oh my Lord. That's not good. I'm rolling this backwards just to get it to lay flat. I was like, that's not good. Oh. I'm just gonna, because it's been It's so cute. So, so cute. And then to see, okay, okay, all the little dots, where are all my little dots? Little dots are up here in his forehead. And those are going to be your white fairy dust. And these like little fence post looking things. Where's fence post looking things? Fence post looking things. Of course, everybody has to come in and start guzzling water. They're up here in his ears. They're fairy dust. And then check marks. Where's the check marks? This one's definitely going to have to go on a light pad to work. Check marks are up here in his ears. Those are going to be fairy dust. These flowery looking things, they're all right here in his legs and his mouth over here. They're going to be ABs. And that's going to be the AB. But he is going to be the cutest little thing. Now, of course, your drills, your drill field is really clear. The drill field is clear. They are clear. So, but he is the cutest little thing. He is just adorable. Adorable. Like I said, he's a 13 by 17. So, just as adorable as can be. And I'm going to turn off this overhead for a quick minute so you can see him a little better without the overhead shining on it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it at all now. Maybe. There we go. But cute as can be. There. And I'll show you drills. I'm going to turn it over because it will not focus on drills with anything in the background. And this was an Amazon purchase. And these are rounds. Okay. 3857, 3371, so dark brown. 310, 407, 938, 3372, or 3772, 3033, 3061, 300, 632, 60, 32, 4057, 3861, 3863, 913, 3864, 801, fairy dust, 400, 950, and 739. 841, AB 453, fairy dust 3865, 754, 221, 301, 945, Fairy dust, 33.25, 7.58, 8.39, 38.26, 6.10, 8.44, 37.21, 7.20, 4.13, 3.09, 9.35, 37.99, 38.53. 38.59, 9.76, 38.52, 38.54, 8.23, 37.78, 6.48, 3.18, 8.14, 8.15, 9.24, 5.03, 9.38, 5.02, 6.80, 38.16, and 38.50. Okay, so I got them back in here, and I'm gonna roll it back up and put it back in the baggie. Okay. And so here we go, and put this back in here. I'm not going to worry about putting the kit in here because I don't need kits. So I'm going to put that back in here. And we will start on the next one. If I can get it to go back in. Oh, come on. Okay. So that one's that one. Here's this kit. There's that. Now, this next one is, this one is Floral Hedgehog by Nightingale Craftery. And it's a 13 by 13, which is a 33 centimeter by 33 centimeter. And it's got 58 colors, 2 ABs, and 2 fairy dust. And we will, and let me get this. There we go. And so I'm going to just throw this kit over here. We're not going to do another kit. And we'll just take all this stuff out. All right, so we're going to see what kind of card we get. Probably another bronze. All I ever seem to get. Yep, another bronze. So there's the card. And 58 colors. And we'll put, see which way this is going. Okay, that way. I done figured out you got to put them back in the way they go, or they will not go back in the little thing, and they will not sit in the box. back in the box. And we're going to open this one. Okay. Oh my goodness, how cute. How freaking adorable. How adorable. That, I love that. That is absolutely adorable. Look at that. That is adorable. That is so cute. So cute. So cute. And you're, let's see, if I can find the heart. See if I can find the heart. These are so hard to find without. Let me see. Okay, down here's some fairy dust. So that color. Right there. Up here's some fairy dust. Like up in here. In here. All this color in here. All the hearts. And then the things that looks like a floppy disk. So let me see where I can find the floppy disk. Where's that at? Floppy disk, floppy disk. Okay, up here in the flower. Right in here, there's pinky in the flower. Pinky in the flower. That's fairy dust. There's a light pinky in the flower. Real light pinky in the flower. That's fairy dust. And then the AB is like this arrow symbol. Where's that at? That's down here. So this arrow symbol. Let me see, any more of it? I see it there. But it's like this arrow that's right here. So that's some right there. Might be. But that's ABs. And then some in this red is ABs. And then this dot is just 5200, just like white. But that is so cute. So cute. And let me throw that over backwards so we can show you some colors. Okay, 3078, bright yellow. 3023, a little less yellow. 3024, 3341. There's that 5200, bright white. 948, beige. 938, brown. There's that AB 606. Ooh, nice and sparkly. Fairy dust, 3778. Got mica dust on top. 3371, pretty brown. There's a 8338, the darker brown. 3770, 35, 356, 3771, 300, 3830, 632, 3801, 453, 3705, 754, fairy dust, 3706, 817, 355, 3860, 3340, 814, 451, 918, 702, let me see. Oh yeah, 666, 3708, 498, 3777, 3861, 611, 758, AB 3813, 704, 221, 699, 166, 738, 310, 301, 645, 642, 3348, 165, 963, 721, 700, 400, 701, 152, 931, 722. All right, there we go. Got him, and he is so cute. He is gorgeous. Got my drills back together. So I'm going to roll this up. He's going to go back in here. He is adorable. He is small. He would be easy to do. He's only 13 inches by 13 inches. I will put the link for both of these in the description. But he is cuter than cute can be. I mean, he is cute. But I put both of these together because they're both little animals. They kind of go together, kind of the animal theme. I thought, well, wow, they kind of go together. All right. There we go. And that one's all done. I think I'm going to go ahead and tape this one down because I think I took all the sticky off of it. And put it in the box. And close it up. And there we go. And those two are this one. And so I'm going to get off of here. And that is it for today. And as I always say, be nice and smile and pass it along and make it great. Love y'all.